Hey, it's been a very, very interesting 24, 48, and 72 hours in reference to what's going on in the crypto market. So, hey, welcome to the video. As usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And for my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more now. Let's just get right to it. So, the crypto market is actually not looking too good today, and it may not look good for the next couple of days. The price of Bitcoin right now is roughly about $57,000. Ethereum is around the $2,800 mark, and there's talks that, hey, it can actually go lower. We know that whales have been selling. We know the FOMC meeting is going to be tomorrow. But what's actually causing this pullback in the crypto market? You guys don't want to listen to this before you go ahead and make any type of investment, because we're supposed to be in the bull run. And we're seeing a pullback on pretty much all altcoins, all blue chip tokens. But this is a time when you capitalize on a moment and you go ahead and you buy the dip. Basically, dollar cost average. And this is the most time when a lot of people are actually in crypto, the savvy crypto enthusiasts, people have been around in crypto from roughly, let's say, 2008, 2011. This is the reason why those people are actually millionaires today, because they look at this moment and they seize this moment. Meanwhile, the traditional retailers like myself and all persons that are actually not as experienced when it comes to crypto, they will go ahead and take their money because they fear that, they're going to go ahead and lose money. Hey, the crypto market is extremely volatile, even more volatile than what's going on in the stock market. Given the fact that it's 24 hours a day, the slightest thing actually triggers the crypto market. And hey, you definitely see the carpet pull out from under your investment, and you can actually see it go to even lower. So people actually saying that the Bitcoin price can actually go as low as $51,000. Now, the thing is that, are you guys prepared for that? Are you guys going to take your money out? What are you going to do? Leave me a message in a comment, because what I would actually be doing is actually taking advantage of this. My Ethereum price, when I actually got in, and this is full transparency, I got on around the $3,400 and $3,800 mark. And yes, I got into Ethereum right before doing videos in reference to Ethereum, because, why do a video if you're not an investor? And I have been dollar cost averaging all the way along. And the fact that the price now is around the $2,800, I know I do my investments every 2 weeks. But this is actually going to expedite the process where I'm actually going to go ahead and take advantage of this dip, because I know the price will push. And even if it goes lower, let's say if I have $500 I'm going to invest, I'm going to put $250 around here. And if it goes even lower, then I will start chopping at the remaining, say 100, and then the other 50 would actually go back on an even lower price. And then within that 2 weeks time, I'll go ahead and even dollar cost average again. So this is what I'm going to do in reference to this. I'm actually going to really take advantage of this. This is actually a very, very exciting time for me, because look, Ethereum and Bitcoin is actually a very, very long-term play. And if you guys are in it to win it, you have to now think between 10 to 15 years, because this is when those tokens actually start to mature. And at some point in time, Ethereum will get above the $5, $10, $15, $20, $30,000. May not happen this year, may not happen next year, but 10 years plus, it will get there. Same as Bitcoin. Bitcoin will crack the $100,000 mark. Maybe it may not happen this year. We're going to have to see how the election actually plays out, how things actually work out as it pertains to crypto, because we do know, for those who are not aware, is that the founder of Binance, CZ, sentencing was actually yesterday. And, the anticipation was there. And, CZ has done everything. He have accepted his responsibility. He have paid over $4.3 million towards the penalty fees, and another 1 point something million plus dollars in bail. He did not fly home to Dubai because they restricted that. They understand that he is a family guy. He has been atoned, and people have written letters in support for CZ. He's a nice guy, and we know that CZ, even if he allowed people to use his platform to what is known as illegal activity, he came to the conclusion that, something, I was wrong. I didn't run away from the United States and stay in Dubai. I came over and I faced my charges, and I just was hoping that, or he just hoping that the law can actually work on him. Well, the good news is that, and most people may not be good news, but look, he's only getting 4 months. And I think that's actually really, really good compared to FTX founder. We know what happened with Do Kwon and all those other guys. Don't even know how much years Do Kwon is going to get for the whole debacle that happened with that particular platform. But he has basically done his part. He have accepted it. And 4 months is actually a relief, because this will be something that, you know, CZ may not be able to handle if he had gone in jail for, if it's not even 18 months, but they were pushing for 3 years. And the news that came out that it was 4 months, I think that was a sigh of relief, because now he's going to be able to pretty much do a little short stint, and before I know it, that's actually going to be done. Are they going to put him in maximum security? Probably not. He's probably going to be in a facility, federal prison. Hey, they're going to be bad guys in there, but he's going to be known as the richest inmate in prison to date, because most of the time when most of the white collar crimes and those guys go on, they actually deplete, bankrupt those guys to the point where whenever they do in fact do come out of jail, they are broke. They age like 50 or 30 plus years. They basically look broken. But in his case, CZ is gone. The 3 months, 4 months is gonna blow by. He's gonna be home with his family before the summer is done. Definitely for the holiday and the Christmas holiday. And you know, I'm actually excited to see this. Hope you guys basically on the same thought process. Let me know what you guys think about that, because CZ has done well. He exposed Sam Bankman-Fried, the whole FTF platform, because he was going to rescue them, and he pulled his money away. And the fact that Sam Bankman-Fried blamed CZ for causing the collapse, no, he took his money out because, you know, he saw something that he was not comfortable with. And if you guys go back and watch a lot of my video, I used to be very, very hard on CZ, because the part that really used to upset people with CZ is that, you know, all these other countries were blocking you from running your platform in their countries. He was breaking the law. And I was like, you know, why can't he just do it the right way, like Coinbase and all these other countries? You know, stop trying to go around and circumvent the rules and regulations. Do it right. So I was pretty hard on him. And now that I've seen how he has come full circle, you know, I'm a supporter of CZ, and this is actually a really, really good one. So look, the price of crypto, Bitcoin, again, BTC fell roughly about 7%. Ethereum fell around 6.5%. Even Dogecoin fell around 11%. And that's actually a huge drop based on those particular prices. And yes, I did lead with that, but it still stings to see those prices fall so low. And there's an Ethereum whale that I actually sold. You know, it's good to talk about these whales, but at the end of the day, guys, people have to take profit. And if you don't take profit, that's on you. That's basically what it comes down to. If somebody sold for what they're reporting, roughly 1,700 ETH, total about $5.4 million. Hey, great for them, because, you know, if I see 5.4 million in my portfolio, I'm definitely going to take profit. And it's good that they can go ahead and show that. And maybe this is the reason why the BlackRock CEO is talking about tokenization, so they can actually identify who is actually selling. Not sure if I support that too much, because, you know, with crypto, you want it to be as private as possible. You really don't want nobody to know your identity based on specific information that BlackRock is actually talking about. I mean, it's a great idea, but the whole idea is to be covert, because you don't want notorious people to go ahead and identify who you are and come and check you out. Maybe, who knows, do crazy stuff to you, murder you, kidnap your family. You don't want that, and that exposure may not be good. And I get it that BlackRock is looking to, you know, bring this technology to the crypto industry, but at the same time, the bad is that they can also freeze that platform as well, that you cannot take your money, because they fear they'll actually go ahead and hurt the market. So if you like what I'm saying, guys, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, because there's a lot of stuff that's actually going on with crypto that a lot of people are not paying attention, and a lot of things from a macro standpoint that can actually affect crypto as well, in addition to what I'm referencing to is known as the FOMC meeting. Now, that meeting is actually going to be tomorrow around the 2 to 2:30 time, when Jerome Powell is actually finally going to let us know what is going to be his decision in reference to the inflation rate. Now, there's a lot of talks that, number one, the rates are not going to be raised, okay? But the stock market is really, really shaky right now. They're not sure what his decision is going to be, because there's nothing official until tomorrow what decision is going to be. Hey, in order to slow and cool the economy down, what you have to do, you have to raise the interest rates, because at this point in time, they are above the 3% mark compared to where they were a few months earlier, roughly 8-9 months before, when it started to come down. And the tools that they have in place to go ahead and slow the economy down by raising prices to take money's basically out of the retailer's hands, the mechanism is to go ahead and raise the short-term rates. Not a good look. We see banks are actually failing. First Republic Bank was the first bank to actually fall for this particular year. And when you see banks starting to collapse and now being acquired by other big banks, and I think that bank was actually acquired by Royal Bank of Canada, JP Morgan failed on that endeavor. but you don't want to see banks start to collapse because it shows a lot of instability in the economy where banks are making decisions which most likely make them survive, actually realizing that the decision that they're making actually didn't turn out the way they wanted to be. So these are the things that actually are playing that are most likely affecting the crypto market in general, as well as the stock market, because not because somebody is selling, as I'm saying, is actually going to affect the entire crypto market. It's the instability from the entire financial sector that's actually going to affect the entire global economy all across, because people around the world invest in the New York Stock Exchange, the Asia market as well, and any slight situations, the larger investors are going to want to take their money, as well as their broker is going to be in the best interest of their investor to safeguard their money. So these are the things that are happening right now that a lot of you guys need to pay attention. So let's talk about Ethereum here for a minute. So look, the situation with the SEC is that Gary Gensler will most likely, a lot of people are saying it until he says it, is that they're going to most likely label Ethereum as a security. Okay, you have to weigh the option. Prepare just in case if that happened. If that happened, there will be a disaster. The price of Ethereum is actually going to fall. Now, Gary Gensler's term ends in 2026. So we're going to have to ride this wave for a minute. And this will be a perfect time for you if the price continues to tumble. This is when your dollar cost average on Ethereum. And I know I'll get a lot of comments that, hey, nobody's really buying Ethereum. And hey, I do read the comments of the person who actually said that nobody's really buying Ethereum. And in fact, they actually are, but they're buying in small chunks. But if the price actually falls to a comfortable price where a lot of the retailers can actually go ahead and reach those particular price, you're going to see a tremendous amount of buys that's happening. Let's say, for example, if the Ethereum price actually falls to roughly about $1,100, you're going to see a lot of more bigger purchases happening. So people will buy. But again, if they classify Ethereum as a security, the price is actually going to tumble. I would be right there to catch those nice prices. Let's wait to see when the term for Gary Gensler ends in 2026. As you guys know, I keep mentioning, when he left MIT, he was elected by the Senate to be the chairman of the SEC, and that carried a term. That term is coming to an end. And who knows, if the new administration if they have a new administration, that person, Gary Gensler reports to that person, they can go ahead and remove him and put in somebody even comparable or comparable to their type of policies. So all those things can actually play out, but we may have to eat this situation right now if that is classified. Bitcoin will most likely be the only spot ETF. And hey, the proof of stake, that platform that they actually put in place raised a lot of red flags. The SEC doesn't like it. They don't like people to be rewarded for tokens and all that stuff. It resembles too much of a security, very, very stock-like. And this is the reason why they're having all the situation. Let's just say if they were to revert that to a proof of work, which is most likely not going to happen, but this is a disastrous situation from the consensus team. Even though they're going to be fighting this might be one victory that the SEC might win because the evidence is actually there. But we're going to have to wait and see. So until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day. And